Good morning. My mom and I are here on the 4th of July road, about a half-mile away from the official Hessie Trailhead, here in the Roosevelt National Forest. And today, we're going to go for Jasper Lake. From the street here, I think we're looking at roughly 5.5 miles out, with close to a 2,000 foot elevation gain. And we're looking at a half mile over to the Hessie Trailhead. Official start time, 7:11. We're hoping for a good aspen hike today. I'm thinking we should get some. And we're getting some already. And in 12 minutes, we've made it out to the Hessie Trailhead. And this is one negative thing about doing any hike from the Hessie Trailhead, and that's that you have to do this road at the beginning. This thing is loose and just not a lot of fun. However, these aspens are making up for it. And I think we're getting pretty close to the top of the road. Whew. Made it up here to the first trail split, and we went to the right the first time that we did Jasper Lake, but that's the bypass trail. We're gonna stay to the left and try and take it up to the real trail today. I think we've just about made it to the top of the road. And we should be getting a trail split here in a second. There it is. That's going to be the trail split up to Lost Lake. Devil's Thumb Trail up ahead. That's the one that we want. Okay, we need to stay to the right. This is the Devil's Thumb Trail and also the Woodland Lake Trail. We've been hiking for an hour and 10 minutes, and we're officially entering Indian Peaks Wilderness. The trail from the Lost Lake trail split has been really flat and nice. I think this is our reward for coming up that road. We're gonna take the bypass trail on the way back so we don't have to go down that rocky road again. And we've made it out to the next trail split. We've been hiking for an hour and a half. We're gonna stay to the right. Right through here. And then this is gonna pretty much reconnect with where the bypass trail is coming up. And we are officially merging back with the Devil's Thumb bypass trail right here. And this is at about 9,800. Jasper Lake is up at about 10,800. So we've got 1,000 vertical feet left. And we're going up. And this trail is pretty rocky as well. So far we're getting a beautiful day. This is like the 8th one in a row. We just stopped for a quick little 3-minute break. Busted open the bag of cheesy smiles. But we're back on the trail. And I don't think we have really that much left at all, maybe 2 miles or so. We're hitting probably the steepest part of the trail through here. We got to ramp it up to 10.8, and then it looks like it flattens out over to Jasper Lake. It's just past 9:30, so we've been out here for about 2 hours and 20 minutes. We're at an elevation of 10.3, and we've got about 500 vertical feet left in maybe a mile or so. This has been a super pretty hike the whole way. Awesome. We've been on this little flat section for a few minutes, which has been a nice little break. But as soon as we hit 10,400 up here, it's gonna launch straight up to 10.8. And that looks like it might be the steepest part of the hike. I just took a bug to the eyeball. It was crazy too. I could like totally see him flying into my right eye. And like a ninja, I blinked just in the nick of time. And I think I prevented him from embedding himself behind my actual eyeball. Yeah, I was like, boom, with the wink. Got him out of there. And we're going up that real steep part right now. And not only is it steep, but it's incredibly loose and rocky through here. This is like one of the worst parts yet. We just stopped for a quick 2-minute break. I got a good chug of my noon juice, which is basically caffeinated water. But we're back on the trail, and we're gonna knock out this last 300 vertical feet and then take it over to the lake. Awesome views. I think that's Skyscraper Peak, but I'm not sure. We hit this trail at a really good time. It is super pretty back here. Last time we did this was like 4.5 years ago in the springtime, and there was a ton of water coming down this trail. And up here at just below 10.7 is the split for Diamond Lake. We're not going to be doing that. And it looks like we're entering the Jasper Lake travel zone. We have been hiking for just over 3 hours, and according to my GPS, we're exactly 5 miles out from the road, but we're getting close. We're floating along at just under 10,800 feet. We just need to hike this last 3 or 4/10 of a mile over to the water. Yeah, there's virtually zero elevation gain in this last part. And we've been hiking for about 3 hours and 20 minutes up to this point. However, the time has gone by pretty quickly to me. It's probably because this trail is so pretty the whole way. And it looks like some remnants of an old cabin. We're pretty much just under Jasper Lake right here. But check out this waterfall. It's just now 10:36, which means it has taken us 3 hours and 25 minutes to make it up here to Jasper Lake. Beautiful. This is such a beautiful day. Wow, we are lucking out once again. You know what time it is up here at Jasper Lake. Cheesy smile and tea time. According to the GPS, this is 5 miles from the Hessie Trailhead and 5.5 miles from the 4th of July Road. And check out our spot back here. We got the good one. And this is the view from our spot. And it is the most beautiful day. Look at that blue sky. Man, that is like my favorite thing ever. It looks like we've got a duck race. And number 5 is in the lead. Is he gonna win? First one to the log wins. Oh no, number 6 is pulling ahead. It's a dead tie between 5 and 6. Who's gonna make it? Who's gonna make it? Number 5. Boom, got it. Well guys, it's just now 11:30, which means that we've been sitting up here at Jasper Lake for nearly an hour. However, it's only felt like about 15 minutes. But it's time to go. It's time to head on back. All right, let's do it. Let's take it on back. I had to stop and take my jacket off real quick. It was a little windy up at the lake, and it just always feels good to throw the jacket on for a little extra warmth. But then as soon as you start hiking down, it's like the jacket's got to come off. We should have just a tiny bit of uphill from the lake here, but then after we do that, this thing is like 99% downhill. Yeah, we're not gonna have to fiddle fart going down and up or anything. Dang, this is a pretty trail today. I'm giving it 2 thumbs up. This has been one of the prettiest trails of the year, in my opinion. Just beautiful like the whole time. And we're on the Devil's Thumb Bypass Trail. We're gonna go this way on the way back. And it took us an hour and 15 minutes to get to that trail split from Jasper Lake. And this Devil's Thumb Bypass Trail is just as pretty as the rest of this hike. If you're looking for the easiest way up to Jasper Lake, I would recommend taking the bypass trail. It's a little shorter, and this big open section through here is really easy. And we are now leaving the Indian Peaks Wilderness. Yeah, the Devil's Thumb Bypass Trail is definitely easier than just taking the Devil's Thumb Trail. Yeah, this is a piece of cake through here. The colors of these leaves is mind-blowing. It's like the brightest gold color you can think of. It's pretty buggy out here. I'm really glad I sprayed myself down before we started the hike. I mean, I guess it didn't help completely because I did take that one bug to the eyeball on the way up. And we're back. This has taken us an hour and 48 minutes from Jasper Lake. Right. We just need to take it down that rocky, loose road. We took a quick little 3-minute break here at the Angie Rocks. I'm naming them the Angie Rocks because this is where we had planted that little tree in memory of Angie Schuler. She was my neighbor growing up. A quick shout out to Clay from Kansas, and it's his 56th birthday this week. So happy birthday, Clay. People are starting to flood up this trail. It's like ever since we reconnected from the bypass trail, we have just seen tons of hikers. And we're stopping here at the Hessie Trailhead to soak our feet. And this feels amazing. And we're back on the trail. And however much extra time that took, it was well worth it. Instead of taking the bypass trail, we're gonna stay on the road. And I actually drove this thing a long time ago with my old Crosstrek, and that was probably not the smartest decision. Yeah, I'm gonna say the trail is a little easier than this. All right, and I am now having to walk through water because we decided to come this way instead of just staying on the trail, which is 10 times easier. Ooh, there went my whole boot. Kerplunk. Whoa! And we're back. 4th of July Road. And it's just now 2:15. So that has taken us 2 hours and 45 minutes to come down from Jasper Lake. And I think it took us 3 hours and 25 minutes to get up there this morning. Beautiful hike. One of the best ones of the year. All right, Jasper Lake, got it. Boom. Well, we hope you enjoyed that hike. And until the next one, y'all, peace.